and welcome to another edition of Knick Knacks with Niambi. Today we're going to be making Christmas ornaments, pom-pom Christmas ornaments. We're going to make a candy cane and a wreath. What do you think about that, Mom?
I think those are very nice and they look very simple, so it's something that even I can make.
Well, and that's all that matters. So let's get started, shall we? So, in our simplicity, we've liberated some ideas from Skip to My Lou, and she has already done basically the tough work for us. She's been kind enough to make a candy cane template and a wreath template. So all we have to do is cut them out. And I've done that for you already. I cut out the candy cane and I cut out the wreath. Now the paper is a little flimsy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace the candy cane and the wreath onto just some simple cardboard. Now you can use a cereal box, you can use a soda can box. I'm going to use my Smart One container. Now if you want to go the extra mile,
I always want to go the extra mile.
I know you do. You can either paint or color, or an extra mile, you can cut out the templates again on colored paper, but you can fill in the candy cane or fill in the wreath with a solid color before you glue on the pom-poms, so this way you don't have the brown background if that bothers you. It doesn't bother me, so we're not going to do that right now. How's the cutting coming along?
It's coming along really well. The center of the wreath is always a little trickier.
It's a little challenging.
Especially because, can I tell you what I did?
You can tell us what you did because we're all interested.
What I did was I glued my template onto the cardboard and then cut it out as opposed to tracing it. For me, it was simpler than to try to hold the paper steady enough to trace
onto.
What
a great idea. Okay, so now we're done cutting out our cardboard wreath and candy cane outline. And now we move on to our pom-poms. So we have some green pom-poms for our wreath. Red pom-poms for our candy cane. And white pom-poms for our candy cane. Now, one thing we do have to do, which is easier to do before we actually glue the pom-poms on, is punch a hole in our wreath and in our candy cane to tie the string so it'll hang from our tree. I'm going to punch a hole in this one. I'm going to punch it a little off center because I want my candy cane to hang a little diagonally. Put some sass in my candy cane. If you want to as well, you can go ahead and tie your string ahead of time. I'm going to go ahead and use some green ribbon that I already had on hand. Then we're going to go ahead and start gluing.
Let the gluing begin.
Let the gluing begin. So I have the Elmer's Glue All, your regular white glue. And then I have this Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive, which I love because it dries so fast. I mean, not like Superman lightning fast, but quicker than the Elmer's glue. So it doesn't run as much as the Elmer's glue, but we'll use both. Right now for the wreath, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Scotch adhesive.
Oh, but it's white just like the...
It is white, just like the Elmer's. It just dries a little more quickly. Then when you put the pom-poms on, put them as close together as possible. Get one more in here. Now we are missing something. What are we missing?
We're missing a ribbon.
A ribbon for our wreath. So let's move on to the ribbon. I have some really pretty gold ribbon here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut. And then I don't know if we all know how to tie a cute little bow. I just learned last night, so bear with me. We make 2 loops. And then put the right one behind and then the right one over the front. And then pull. And then go ahead and bring it out, adjust your bow as you like. Cut the little extra here at an angle. And then I'm gonna go ahead and glue it right there. I'm gonna go back to my quick dry. And just put a little dot in the center. Just hold it there momentarily. Okay, maybe a little longer than momentarily. But it's close enough.
Oh, that's very nice.
And there's our finished product.
It's simple, it's quick, and yet it's beautiful. I like it.
I love it. So let's move on to the candy cane. As promised, I said I would use the Elmer's glue. And then I'm just gonna alternate the red and the white pom-poms. So it'll be okay.
That looks really nice, very
Already, right?
festive, yeah.
It's already coming together. And then of course there are those spearmint candy canes, so you could even do green and white if you wanted to. Room for one more.
I like that. That's very festive, very, very
Didn't they come out
festive.
great?
Yes.
And then I have one more surprise.
Oh,
Now, if you want to go the extra mile, extra, 3 extras, you can go ahead and buy the glittered pom-poms for your wreath.
oh, I love that.
Isn't that adorable?
That is adorable.
And because there are only 2 of you in our studio today, everyone will be getting a wreath!
Alrighty. Oh, I love these kind of shows where you go home with something.
Always go home with something. Thank you so much for joining us for another edition of Knick Knacks with Niambi. Have a great holiday.